So I love this texture that was created by the coffee grounds sitting in the sink on top of this paper towel. Both sides are quite nice. This side's a lot more intense, but God, I love the borders. I love the way it wicked out to the edges of the paper towel. Anyway, it looks like burlap with a texture in it. Looks like fabric, very rustic fabric. And so what did I do? I let this thing dry, took it upstairs to my hobby room, and then I went back and got the leftover roll. I'm going to color this, not so much the coffee filter. I will probably use the same coloring, but I have all those wonderful colors in here I can use. And but I love this texture. You know, when in the white, you hardly really noticed it much. But boy, once it got the coffee on it, it was just absolutely great. So every day, you find something that you can use in your crafting. And today, it's this paper towel. Okay, so now I had this actual little old container of coffee sitting up here that I was using, and I cut the paper towels into manageable rectangles. My hope is that as it dries, or maybe as I tilt it, the edges will get a little bit more stain. So now we'll see what happens. Okay, I have to admit, it's probably not as natural looking as this. The coffee I had, you know, was pretty old, and I didn't leave it these pieces as long as the paper towel was in the sink. And I have to admit, it wasn't going to the edges the way I wanted. So I got my favorite, and you know what I'm going to say, Inktense block, which is this 1930, I think it's called right here. I think it's Willow. And you can get this for each block you can buy on Dick Blick, I believe. I don't know about Amazon. It's like $2.53 for this block. And believe me, it lasts a long time. And what I did was take this, since these were wet already, it was so easy to just take this and distress it even more. So this is like my favorite one. It's called Willow. I think the color is 1930. And so I did the edges more to my liking. So what I will have is these wonderful patches that I can add in a collage when it's done. And I love the texture. And they're just going to sit here and dry by the window. I could scrunch them up again too. That would make even more texture. But I'm loving it.